Hi there, welcome to Parvatech guys, and this is Swatika Majumdar. Today I will be the trainer for you guys for Linux. All right, so let's get started. So let's first open our virtual machine, our workstation Pro. Now, guys, let us power on this virtual machine. It's just about to start. I hope, guys, you're also, you guys have also started this virtual machine. It's just taking longer than usual today, I see. Okay, so it's about to start, I believe. Yeah, the desktop has appeared. Okay, so now we will open our terminal. And what was the shortcut? It was Control Alt T. Okay, so we have got our terminal. Now, the first things first, we would check pwd, the present working directory, that is user. All right, now let us switch to desktop. So now again check. Yes, so finally you can see that we are on the directory desktop now. All right. All right, guys. So we had already seen the long list, commands and its different variations in our past two lectures. Okay. So today we will start off with like how to create files, how to write, how to put some inputs, contents in a file, or then how to remove, like not remove, not as of now, how to copy the contents of one file to another. So all these things, or how to append a file. So all these things we would be learning today in our today's lecture. All right. So let's get started. Okay. So today we will see the cat command and its various types. Okay. So what does cat command do? It displays the contents of the files. All right, and it is also used to create a file. Not only that, it is also used to append or add contents in files. All right, just as I had mentioned. So let us first create a file. Okay, so what is the syntax for that? That would be cat, cat, then greater than sign, and followed by the file name along with its extension. Okay, so we would be creating the file now. So let's do that. Let's go to our terminal. Cat, this greater than sign, and then the file name. Okay, suppose let it be a.txt. Enter, and actually control D, you have to select control and D here, okay, simultaneously for this cat command. Now let us check. We are in desktop now. Okay, so we checked it like from the command pwd. Now let's check if the file has been created or not in desktop. So what is the command for that? ls, the long list command. Enter. Now see, a.txt is very much there. It has been created. So guys, I'll spare a minute of time for you guys also to create a file on your directory, whichever directory you are working in. I'll just spare some time. So please create a file, guys. Hello guys, there was some problem. I hope you guys can hear me now. Hello. All right. So guys, I hope that you guys have already created, the file, and also make sure that you check, okay, whether the file got created or not by using the ls command. Okay. Now we will move on to our next commands. Okay. So our next command is cat space followed by the file name. And what does it do? It is used to display the contents of the file. So we will now try the very same thing. All right. So the command for the same is very simple. Just write down cat space a.txt. We will write here the one which we have just created. Okay. Now hit the enter button. Now it doesn't show anything. It is not showing anything here because see guys, while we had created this very file, we did not enter any of the contents. We did not write anything. All right. So it is not showing anything because it is empty. All right. This file does not have anything inside it because let's check this. Now see, when I did this ls-ltr, as we had learned yesterday, okay, this very command. So you guys can see a.txt, all right, and the size here. It is showing what? It is showing 0 bytes, all right. So guys, just run this code in order to check the content, but I am sure that again it will not show any content as we have not yet put any contents inside our file. So let's just clear these, and now we will move on to our next code, which is cat, and then there would be double greater than signs. And what does it do? It appends some contents to the file. Okay, so now we will run the very same thing. So we would write here cat, all right, double greater than signs, and then the name of the file. Now suppose we want to add here something, maybe hello there. Okay, then we would write here good, have a good day. Day ahead. Okay, and as I had said, we will not just press an enter here. What would we do? We would select Control plus D. Okay, so hit the buttons Control and D simultaneously. Okay, now suppose we want to check the contents of the file of the file a.txt. So what is the command for that? We have just now learned to check the contents. It would be cat space the file name, that is a.txt. Enter. So see, we have got the contents, whichever content was there inside. All right. Now suppose we want to create the file as well as the contents. Okay, like simultaneously. Suppose we create a file now, cat greater than sign b.txt. Now hit the enter button and write something. Okay, now suppose we write here, how are you doing today? Okay, and then Control D. Now we have created this file b.txt, okay, in our desktop. So let us check ls. See, you can see here b.txt. All right, now let us check ls hyphen space hyphen LTR. Now see guys, b.txt is not 0 bytes because we have already put some contents there inside. All right. Now guys, suppose we want to see the contents of b.txt. So what would that be? Very simple. Cat space b.txt and then enter. So see, we had written there, how are you doing today? So the very same thing has got displayed. Now we would again check the append ones. Okay, let's do that. Cat space double greater than symbols b.txt. How are you doing today? And what else can we write? Hope you are well. Okay, and let's do that. Control D, enter. And here again we will check the contents now. Cat b dot txt, enter. Now see, it got appended. Okay, so now it is showing both of the things. How are you doing today? And hope you are well. All right guys, so now let's again check. Earlier, see, the size was 25 bytes. Now check. Now let's check ls space hyphen ltr. Now see, it is showing 42 bytes because we have already added one more line to it, a few more contents. All right, so guys, always remember, these very commands. So I will spare a minute or so for you guys so that you guys can also run these very codes. So guys, please do that. I'll spare 2 minutes for you guys. Guys, I hope you guys are running the codes. But then I'll just clear everything here. It has got too clumsy. So guys, now let's move on to our next commands. I hope you guys have already run these things and now we are on same page. Let's check the other commands. All right. Now the command cat space hyphen n and then the file name, what does it do? It will display all the contents of the file along with the number of the line including the blank space. Okay, so we would just run this very code. Cat space hyphen small n and then the first and then the text, I mean the name of the file. Okay, all in cat space hyphen n, everything in small letters. So let's do that. Hit the enter button, guys. Now see, everything is there. Okay, you guys can see now the numberings, the lines as well as the numberings. Let's check with our other file as well. Cat space hyphen small n, then the name of the file b.txt. Enter C. Now let's append one of the files. Let's append a.txt. Okay, a.txt. Let's write here, hello there, have a good day ahead, and we will write here take care. And Control D. Okay, now let's check normally cat a.txt. Okay, because we have already appended. Now see, we will try this one, cat space hyphen small n and again a.txt to check the numberings. Okay, now see, these blank lines are also being numbered. Okay, this 3 4, because as you, if you guys remember, see here, I had put 2 enters. Okay, I did not write anything in those 2 lines. So see, even those blank lines have got numbered as 3 and 4, and finally take care is in 5th line. All right guys, so I would again spare a minute of time for you guys to make the changes, append in any of the files and introduce some of the, you know, blank lines there, and then check in normal cat a.txt or like cat space your file name, and then again try the same with the one with cat space hyphen n, all in small letters followed by the file name, and then hit the enter button and check if the blank lines have also been numbered or not. So please do the same guys. I will wait for a minute for you guys. All right. All right guys, I'm just clearing all these things now. And so let's check the other commands now. I hope you guys have done these. So let's try this one now. Cat space hyphen b, all in small letters, and then put the file name. And what does it do? It will display all the contents of the file along with the line number except the blank lines. Okay, so now let's try that. So cat space hyphen b followed by the file name. Let's do it with b.txt now. Put a space, okay, and then hit the enter button. See. And now let's check with a.txt as well. Okay, cat space hyphen b space the file name. Now I will write here as a.txt and then the enter. Now see, the lines have got numbered, only the lines which has got some contents in it. Now see the blank lines here, okay, as the previous one did not get numbered. These two, this one and also this one, it is not numbered here. Only the lines which contain some of the characters or so, only those lines have got numbered. So see, here it's 1, then 2, then here it's 3. But with this command, cat space hyphen n followed by the file name, we had seen even the blank lines had got numbered. Okay, just to check it once again to be double sure, so we would write here cat space hyphen n followed by the file name. So we would write here a.txt. Now see the difference here. It is very much evident that here cat space minus b followed by a space and then the file name, it would fetch the results along with the number of the lines, but it will not consider, it will not number the lines which are blank. On the contrary, if we run the command cat space hyphen n all in small letters, then a space followed by the file name, it will show the result, okay, and also number the lines. Even if the line there are some blank lines, it will number them as well. So here it is showing here as 1 2 3, whereas here it is showing as 1 2 3 4 5. Take care is in the fifth line for this very command, and here for cat space hyphen b, take care is showing in third line. All right guys, so I hope you have understood both the commands and you have understood the difference as well. Now again I will spare a minute or so for you guys to run these very codes and do this simultaneously, okay, one above the other, so that you guys can understand yourself the commands and also the difference between them. So please run the command guys. So guys, I hope you guys have run the codes. Now we will move on to our next commands. Okay. The next would be cat space hyphen b, all in small letters. Sorry, we have done this very good. The next one would be NL space followed by the file name. And what does it do? It displays all the contents of the file along with the line number. Now let's try that. NL space b.txt. It is shown here. And now check here NL space a.txt. Again, it is shown here. Okay. The results they have fetched, it's almost similar to that of cat, space hyphen b command, almost similar. It is similar kind of result. So again guys, I will just wait for some seconds. This is like very easy. So please run the codes and then we will move on to the next one. So I hope you guys have run the codes. Now we will check our next very command. Okay, so which is cat file1, then the greater than signal, again the file1. What does it do? It will delete all the contents of the file. Okay, so let's try that. Let's do cat space b dot txt greater than sign b dot txt. Enter. Now we will check here cat b dot txt. Now guys, as you guys can see, now there are no contents in this file. Okay, now let's check lsb.txt. Sorry, just ls. Okay, now let's check ls space hyphen ltr. Now see b.txt, it is showing here in the size 0 bytes. All right, so run this very code. Okay, this one, cat space file name greater than sign, again that very file name. And what does it do? It helps in deleting all the contents from that very file. Okay, so guys, try this code and I will again spare a minute for you guys to do the same, and also check this ls -ltr command just to check what is the size of that file, so you guys can also understand. So do this very code and I'll wait for you guys. All right, guys. So let's just clear this. Just a moment. And we will move on to our next command, which is this one. Greater than sign followed by the file name. What does it do? It will create a 0 bytes file or an empty file. Okay, so let's do that. And let's write here c.txt. And let's check cat c.txt. It is not showing anything. Let's check here ls. So see guys, c.txt has been created. Now as we know, c.txt, this very command with a greater than sign and then followed by the file name, it creates a blank file. Okay, it does not have any contents. So whenever we did this cat c.txt, when we ran this command, it is not showing any output because it does not have any content inside it. All right, so now let's also check ls hyphen ltr. But as you can see guys, the file has been created but a blank file. Okay, so now we will check ls space hyphen ltr all in small letters and then hit the enter button. Now see guys, again c.txt, it is showing 0 bytes because there is no content inside it. Excuse me. So guys, I would again spare a minute or so for you guys to run this very code, and it's very easy, nothing to worry about much. So please run this very code. So I hope you guys have run it already. It is very easy. All right, so the next one would be cat space hyphen e. All right, followed by the file name. What will it do? It will display this dollar sign symbol at the end of the lines and between spaces. So let's try that out guys. Cat space hyphen e followed by the file name. So let's do it. Cat space hyphen e, file name, let's give it a.txt, all in small letters, cat space hyphen e, and hit the enter button. Now see, as it was said, the blank lines and the endings, they have this dollar sign. Let's check in our other files as well. Cat hyphen space hyphen eb.txt, it does not have any content, so it will not show anything. Similarly for cat space hyphen e c.txt, again it does not have any content, so it will not show anything. Let's just append one of the files. Let's say we will just append b.txt. So what was the code for that? Just now I have taught, that is cat space double greater than signs space the file name, whichever file you want to append. Okay, so now I have put here b.txt because I want to append b.txt. I want to add some contents. Hit the enter button, and now let's write there Mm, hey there, space. It's weekend. Let's plan some outing together. Just let it be, as an example. And then what was the command? Control D. Okay. So now let's check the normal cat one, cat space b.txt. All right. So now we will run this command, cat space hyphen e followed by the file name, that is b.txt. Enter. Now see, as you guys can see, these dollar signs at the end, and also if there is any blank line, there is a dollar sign. As said, it will display dollar symbol at the end of the line and also, between blank space. So we will do these things. And also guys, let's check with this one, cat space hyphen n commands for now our new contents of the file b.txt. Okay, this blank line, it is showing as 4, so let's plan some outing together is in fourth line. Cat space hyphen b.txt. Now see, this blank line has not been considered, so directly this let's plan some outing together has come. It is showing in as if it's in the third line. All right, and see this cat space hyphen e b.txt, all the blank lines, it is shown as dollar, and also the endings of the lines, there is a dollar symbol. Okay, so guys, I would again spare a minute so that you guys run this very command, and please do that. I'll just spare a minute. You run all the three codes commands simultaneously, guys, like one after the other, so that you can understand the difference. So guys, I hope you guys have already run all these very commands. And so for the day, okay, let it be till this much. And please keep practicing, guys, and always feel free to reach out to us if you guys have any questions. We are always there, happy to help you guys with your queries. So if you guys have, like, if you guys encounter with any of the problems, please reach out to us either, via Skype, or you can also drop us an email regarding your queries, or also you guys can give us calls. All right, so keep practicing and happy learning, guys. Bye bye. See you in the next lecture. Take care by then.